The story begins with an adventure journalist named Peter. He basically travels to various scary places in the world and writes stories, and for that work, he has come to the Australian Northern Territory. He came here because he received news that there is a much bigger and more ferocious crocodile in this place than a normal crocodile, and he came here to know more about that crocodile. So anyway, Peter got on a local boat with other tourists to go to the hideout of that big crocodile. All the tourists here had come to see all the scary crocodiles in this place. So today, a girl named Kate would be their tour guide. Her job was to drive the boat and guide the tourists properly. That means her job was basically to show the crocodiles to the tourists on the boat. So anyway, at the beginning, everyone there started enjoying the surroundings a lot, and slowly, they were entering the area of those crocodiles. Then, Kate started telling everyone there in detail about the crocodiles in that place. She said that many crocodiles are found in this area, and every crocodile here is very scary, but there is one crocodile in this area that is completely different from the others. It is extremely large in size, and its hunting style is completely different, but usually, that big crocodile is not seen. Hearing such words from Kate's mouth, some of the tourists became completely scared. Seeing this, Kate consoled them and said that they were completely safe in her boat, so there was no reason to be afraid of crocodiles. As they went forward, they saw many crocodiles in the water, but they were not very big in size. So when they went a little farther, suddenly two boys arrived in another boat and started disturbing everyone, including Kate. Actually, they were basically Kate's friends. So after talking for a while, Kate left her two friends and headed onward. And after a while, suddenly they saw something like smoke rising in the sky. Everyone thought maybe a boat had met with an accident. So Kate started taking her boat toward that smoke to help them. And that was the exact place where the big, scary crocodile always stayed. But everyone thought they were safe because they were inside the boat. So anyway, after going a little farther, they saw a boat turned upside down in the water, but they didn't see anyone around it. Kate realized that the tourists on that boat had been attacked and eaten by the big crocodile. So Kate turned their boat around to take everyone to a safe place and started moving again. But just then, something from below pushed their boat very hard. And at that moment, the bottom of the boat burst open and water started pouring in. So to save the passengers, Kate was forced to bring the boat to the very edge, and everyone got onto the ground. When Kate tried to send a radio signal for help, she found that her radio was no longer working, so she couldn't inform anyone about where they were trapped. As everyone was thinking about how to get out of there, suddenly a tourist standing behind them near the water's edge screamed. Everyone turned back and saw that the big crocodile had already eaten the tourist. Seeing such an incident, everyone became completely frozen with fear. Kate realized that the crocodile would attack them again and that they were not safe even standing at the edge of the bank because the crocodile could come out of the water at any moment. So they had to climb a high mountain nearby to save themselves. But then, Kate's friends came there with their boat and shouted for them to get out quickly, warning that the crocodile could reach them at any moment. Before the two boys could understand anything, the crocodile attacked them. One of the boys somehow managed to get out of the water, but the crocodile hunted the other one down. As they watched, evening fell and the water level in the pond started rising. Seeing this, Kate's friend said that if they stayed there, none of them would be able to survive. If they remained in that place, they would all end up in the belly of the crocodile. So he came up with an idea. He would tie a rope to a tree and try to climb the mountain in front. In this way, everyone would hold onto the rope and climb up the hill. Even though it was a very scary plan, no one had any choice but to act on it. After that, Kate's friend somehow reached the other side and tied the rope to the tree. Then, the tourists on the other side tried to jump onto the rope one by one and go across. But just then, Kate's friend suddenly heard a sound, and before he could understand anything, the terrible crocodile attacked them. The crocodile hit him, and the tree to which the rope was tied also broke. everyone who was hanging on the rope fell into the water. Somehow, they saved their lives and returned to Kate. But one of them was still sitting very close to the water, and at that moment, the crocodile came and made him its prey in a terrible way. Everyone was speechless to see that man being preyed on by the crocodile right in front of their eyes. As time passed, the water level gradually started to rise. Then Peter said that if they sat like this, they would all die. So they had to get the crocodile's attention somehow and move it to the other side. So Peter tied a piece of meat from their boat to the boat hook and threw it into the water. Their plan was that whenever the crocodile came to eat that meat, they would use that opportunity to escape the crocodile's sight and go to that place. And this was their last chance to save their lives. After a while, the crocodile came and started eating that piece of meat, which meant their plan worked perfectly. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Kate and everyone else tried to run to another place. But since the crocodile was very big, it easily tore the rope and went back again. But by that time, all the tourists had reached that high place. Unfortunately, Kate still could not reach the other side. She was still swimming in the water, and poor Peter was in the same place as before, trying to help the others. Peter shouted to Kate that the crocodile had torn the rope and was now coming toward her. He told her to get out of the water quickly. Kate tried to swim as fast as she could to reach the surface of the water, but before poor Kate could reach the surface, the crocodile pounced on her and bit her, dragging her away from there. Immediately, Peter jumped into the water to save Kate, but despite searching a lot, he could not find her anywhere. After a while, Peter found Kate's pet dog there, which she had brought with her. So Peter started following the dog, and they both reached a scary place and stopped. There were huge trees growing out of the water. Suddenly, the dog disappeared. At first, Peter could not find him at all, but after a while, he heard the dog barking from inside a large cave-like space within the tree. He tried to peek inside to find the dog, but suddenly, his foot slipped and he fell into a big cave. Surprisingly, he saw Kate's friend there, severely injured. Seeing his horrible condition, Peter felt as if the ground had disappeared beneath his feet. Going a little further, Peter found Kate's dog, and Kate was lying injured next to it. However, Kate's condition was not very good either. She was somehow still alive. That meant the crocodile had not eaten them completely, but had brought them here. Peter now understood that this was actually the place where the big crocodile lived. Whenever it caught someone, it brought them here. To save Kate, Peter lifted her up and placed her on a high spot. Just then, Peter heard the sound of the crocodile approaching. To save himself, he quietly hid in one place. A moment later, that huge, terrifying crocodile came there. Peter had come here to research crocodiles, but seeing the full size of this beast for the first time, he was completely shocked. It was several times bigger than a normal crocodile. The crocodile then killed Kate's dog and started eating it right in front of Peter. After eating the dog, the crocodile lay down and fell asleep. Peter silently watched everything, and when he was sure the crocodile had fallen asleep, he tried to leave the place. He picked up Kate in his arms and slowly started heading toward the exit. The way out was right in front of him, so he carefully moved forward. But suddenly, he heard a sound and looked back to see that the crocodile was no longer there. In the darkness, the crocodile suddenly attacked them. Peter took Kate and hid among some large rocks. Because of those rocks, the crocodile could not reach them. So Peter wisely left Kate there, and to distract the crocodile, he came out and started running. This time, the crocodile began chasing Peter. Peter took a big stick in his hand and tried to stop the crocodile, but the powerful beast picked him up and threw him far away. Then, the crocodile came and stood right in front of him. Peter tried very hard to keep the crocodile away, but at one point, that ferocious creature tore off Peter's fingers. Peter screamed in pain and hit the crocodile on the head with a big stone. Because of the pain, the crocodile backed away again, but this time it started moving toward the place where Peter had left Kate. Seeing this, Peter again tried to distract the crocodile and kept calling it toward him. Even though he was injured, Peter was doing everything he could to save Kate. He shouted and called the crocodile toward him and waited with the stick in his hand. Peter knew that no matter how hard he tried, he would not be able to leave this place alive today. Just then, the crocodile came at a very fast speed to attack him and pounced on him, and before the crocodile could realize anything, Peter thrust the sharp stick straight into the crocodile's mouth. After a long struggle, the crocodile finally died before Peter's eyes. Peter had managed to save himself from that terrible crocodile. After a while, he picked up the injured Kate and came out of the cave. When he came out, he saw the rest of the people on the boat. The police had already arrived there to rescue them, and because Kate received the right treatment at the right time, she survived. The story of Peter's bravery was also printed in the newspaper. It described how an American reporter killed that terrible crocodile, and with such a scene, this story of the terrifying crocodile ends here. Thanks for watching this recap. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to comment below and tell me what movie or series you want me to recap next.